How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Senegos239, and here it is, another anime review. I cannot pronounce the name of this anime for some reason. It's kind of hard for me to even pronounce it. It's called Gibiate or Gible, something like that. I don't know. We're just gonna roll with Gibbet, or I don't know, man. It's just kind of hard to pronounce it. It's just Gibiate. So it's just Gib, and in the middle it's I, and then the rest is eight. But yeah, I'm just gonna roll with I'm just gonna roll with that. Okay, it is a 12 episode anime with around 9 runtime town of 24 minutes each, and this could be found on Verb or Crunchyroll. And the about is in 2030 Japan, in 2030, can't read today, people in Japan are turning into different forms of monsters based on their age, sex, and race. The illness is named Jebe, GB. I don't know. After being rich in variety like Jabir, a pair of samurai and ninja appeared in the blatant and wasted land of Japan. They both traveled from the early Endor period, fighting together with the help from a doctor who tries to find a cure for Jebe, GBI, GBI. I don't know. Facing, excuse me, ceaseless attacks from Jebe and outlaws that attack travelers for food. They start the dangerous journey with enemies all around. So yeah, um, this anime, I kind of don't like it for some reason. Okay, I do like it, but I don't at the same time. And let me tell you about that. I like how the concept it is and everything. I like what like the whole concept, the whole story behind it. I think it's good. I think it's good of what they were trying to do behind it. But the way they execute it here and a little bit of the animation, I kind of got turned off by a whole lot of it because one, I do understand the story, like it makes sense, like beginning to end, like or beginning like or not the story, but like just what it's telling me. Yeah, but I don't understand the choices that that the fucking that the choices of these characters made and everything. I felt like the pacing of this anime was a little bit too rough. I feel like it was rushed by a lot. I felt like if it took in its time, I felt like it would be good. Good to actually um I felt like it would be good if the pacing of this anime was not 12 episodes but more like 20 to 24ish episodes. I felt like there was some cut corners of this anime that it should have like not took a while, but not took too quickly. I felt like the pacing was not in a steady pace. I felt like it was like, maybe like God of High School or Akamaka Kill, because with those the characters just dies really quickly and you become so emotionally attached to them and they just die really quickly. But I felt like it just had the same effect, but it was just like rushed. I felt like most of the time it was just all the characters just understanding their background and what they were coming from and everything and their ideology, their beliefs, a little bit of that. And like that's nothing bad, but I felt like, it didn't have to be like every episode or all in one episode had to be this and this and this, like, and not focusing on the main objective, which was to find a cure of this. And it's basically like a coronavirus in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, on that. But I did enjoy only three of the characters, and that's, man, I have not finished this because I thought I already finished it and got to actually posting this, but I haven't finished it. So I finished the 12th episode today, which is the 12th. Yeah, today's the 12th. Really late at night right now, but yeah, the only characters I'm not even gonna try to remember their names because like I just felt like they were just cut off too quickly and their introductions was just like, they're there and for a second they're just gone. So I can only remember the ninja, the samurai guy, and sort of the protagonist of the girl. She interviews pretty much everybody on pretty much whatever she asked them, and I thought, that's cool, get a little bit of like connection with them, like what makes them them and why they're here and how they're surviving, all that great stuff. Yeah, I really do like how both the ninja and the samurai were brought into a different. It was just like two time travel because that's what ended up happening. That they were both pulled from a different era and into the future, and it's like they're trying to cope and actually understand this new world and everything. And I thought that was just really awesome, just like pulling people from a different era and have them try to understand this new modern day now and everything. I thought that's really cool. I thought that right there was really cool, and having them fight against these creatures, these monsters, the Gibiate. I don't know how to pronounce it, man. It's just really hard to pronounce. But yeah, I felt like the CGI that they used for this, I felt it was okay, but I felt like it wasn't in its place to do that. For me, I like things how it is. If things are CGI, it should be CGI. If things are animated, it should be animated. For me, in this one, I felt like, in my opinion, it was terrible. I felt like it was just a terrible like CGI to put into this anime specifically. And I felt like this anime, like there was some, I pay attention to this, and there was like a little bit of details where there's a little bit like not fully animated or not fully looking correctly. Like I think for some of the episodes, like the characters, what they look like, their model and their eyes and shit, they don't look right, And it's just like, bro, I can easily tell like the difference, and it's giving me the seven deadly sins, like the fear, man. That third or fourth season, I forgot what it was. The animation was so hard garbage, but the story literally just pushed me through to actually watch it. But yeah, man, it's just like with this one, like with the 12 episode anime, and I see a little bit of a not so good animations and everything. And it's just like, bro, like you're partnered with Crunchyroll, man. It's nothing hard to do with that, but yeah, I do love the opening. How it's just like I think this is like a guitar type of playing or like an old instrument. I love that just not being any anime songs, just unique of its own way, having its own opening. And yes, it does relate to, like the the samurai type of ninja vibe you're getting off of, and the whole opening is just them just fighting and looking at different characters and whatnot. But yeah, I really do love the opening very much. Like that's one of my favorite parts I love of this anime. It's just the opening. It's just really, really nice in my opinion. And yeah, I didn't understand the whole thing, like what the anime was trying to tell me. I actually had a hard time like understanding it. And then when it gets to a certain part of the doctor in this that reveals that he's now an alien, and it's just like, bro, like I felt like it should not needed to be added there, man. There's just so much at the end that should not be explained, man. I felt like what it was, it was like a certain point when the doctor says that he's now an alien and all that. I really did not enjoy it from there. And it's just like, bro, we had characters come and go. I kind of don't like that, especially when it's a 12 episode anime and it doesn't give me like a longevity to, fully like the character, and without just like adding in a whole other layer like, oh yeah, I'm an alien and I caused this to happen. I caused the samurai ninja to time travel here. I caused the whole infection. And it's just like, man, I felt like the how it is now, it should be just how it is, man. And it should have been like, more seasons of trying to find the cure, but it's just like, they I don't know why they had to make it like this. I felt like it was pretty terrible the way that they did it in the second half, and again with the first half all the way through the end, of how the characters just come and go and not really been given enough time to fully like them, because I only like the ninja, the samurai, and the girl. So it's just like, yeah, I tried hard a little bit to enjoy it, I kind of force myself to because I want to see, okay, if I watch the end, it'll be worth it. They'll find a cure and everything. But no, everything just flipped a whole different level. And it's just like, man, I'm a little bit disappointed of what the anime was, just what I was watching in the anime. I felt like it should have been turned a little bit different. But hey, I'm not the creators who made this and everything, but it is what it is on that. It's not that bad and it's not that good for me at least. So I would have to rate it like this is gonna be first time. I'm actually just gonna rate it a 5 out of 10 anime. You know, I really didn't like the elements that they put into here. Don't like how the characters come and go. Did not like at the end when things flipped off, and it's just like it doesn't make it just like it should not be there. Should have been done a whole lot differently. The animation and the CGI did not enjoy it very much, and yeah, I would just have to give this anime a 5 out of 10. I just did not like it very much. But it's still not that bad. But it's for you guys to decide. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment sections. If you like this anime or not, and how would you rate it and everything. But it's just for me, it's just like kind of hard to enjoy this anime like fully, but I only enjoy some parts of it. I love like the characters just being them and not really fighting the GB or whatever. But it's just like it is what they put into it. But for me, I just don't like it too much of it. But yeah, that's just my final verdict of the anime. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment sections. If not, that is okay with me. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adro 9 and I hope you all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is, and I will see you all lovely ladies and gentlemen in the next one. Later.